All right, now, since the car is completely stripped and all the panels are completely removed, we can see a lot more of the rust that's underneath the car. For example, we got this section here, which was covered with the underbody coating. Yeah? You got that there, so rust there. Also, we got this section right here, which is already like, yeah, whoa, already falling apart. Now, if you can see as well inside the car, the guys here have made a marking of where all the underbody sound deadening goes. So when they strip everything out, put all new edge primer, everything on it, they're gonna put new sound deadening, so then take away some of the road noises that you get when driving. So yeah, make it sound like a new car. Yeah, we've got more rust here, of course rust everywhere. I'll explain some of the work that they're doing here. For example, like as you can see, they're putting scratches all over the body panel, right? And why they're doing that, when they put the paint strip on, it has something to grab onto, and also that it'll go underneath and pick up all the paint underneath. So then it'll be easier to remove. And then yeah, once the paint stripper starts doing its work, they just scrape it off, like how they're doing here, for example. Okay? They apply the paint stripper, let it eat up all the paint, and then they just scrape it off. Something else I wanted to point out is like, see all the red stain all over the panel? That is all body filler. Like, I don't agree of this method of doing things. So what they do is they put a thick layer of body filler on the whole panel, and then they sand it down smooth to make it as flat as possible. Why I don't agree with this method of doing things? Because, well, when the body filler like gets moisture underneath, it starts bubbling up. And then, yeah, it's just not a nice job. Not just that, it also adds a lot of extra weight, which is not needed. And yeah, so they're gonna get rid of all that, bring it all down to bare metal, and then edge prime the whole metal. Just do a much neater and lighter job. So the car is gonna be beautiful after this. Even though we've been restoring cars for quite some time now, we also come across a lot of problems as well. For example, right now we're having problems with the interior people. They took the interior apart a month ago, and all of a sudden they've called us up and told us that they can't do it. They're saying that the interior is too badly damaged that the whole thing will need to be replaced. But why are they only telling us this now? You know, they've already had it for a whole month. They should have seen it. Should have seen that the interior was too bad to restore from the very beginning, but they decided to wait a month to tell us this. So we're gonna go there, have a chat with them, and see what the situation is, and see how we're gonna deal with this situation.
But this is plastic. It can't be plastic welded? Plastic. Maybe you must get one fiberglass fellow to do it. Fiberglass, yeah? So you can't fiberglass? I know. I would remember to do this and that. This is another part.
Oh, this one's the worst, I think. Yeah, okay. Already broken apart. So that's some of the issues that he's explaining. This foam piece, as you can see, it's just falling apart. I think this one would have to be remade out of wood. What else is he saying? The corners of the dashboard, saying that the foam is completely perished away. So, and he's saying that if he puts leather, this is gonna completely fold in and tuck in like that, leaving a gap on the area where it should be technically sitting like that. Also, he was explaining that the reason it took him more than a month is because he's not the guy doing it. He's the guy that actually does the interior for him. When he came in and then he had a look, and then that's why it took him a month to let us know why he wouldn't be able to get done. So that's the situation we're at now. So I guess we're gonna have to, solution from here, we're gonna have to see if we can either plastic weld these pieces, or if not, recreate them using fiberglass. This one, maybe have to remake this out of wood. then we can get it wrapped up again. What else? The door trims, this can easily be replaced, so it's not a problem. Just have to remake the bottom section, get redone. So there is solutions. I just don't think they can do it because they don't know how to work with fiberglass. These trims, as what he was saying, the corners are broken off. So there and here as well. So he's worried. Why? Because same thing, if he just wraps it up and makes the bend, you know, the fold over to where the leather is supposed to trim and be glued to, it's going to leave an open gap and the interior is not going to look nice. So that is his reason to not being able to do it. So from here, we're just going to have to find a solution. All right, I found a new workshop. I'll be taking all the interior there tomorrow. See, this is what we offer here at JPM Atelier. We don't offer problems, we offer solutions. So when this came up, Tunku is on holiday right now. We don't want to call him up telling him, oh, your interior, after a month later, they can't do it. No. We're going to take care of it. We're not going to bother him. I'm going to let him enjoy his holiday. So that's what we offer at JPM Atelier. Solutions, not problems. Good morning, guys. Sorry for the vlog style video, but unfortunately I am alone today. But I just want to give you a quick update. We are now taking all of the interior, as you can see back here, to go find another person to do the job. So here we are, getting all the parts shown to the interior people. They're going to assess everything, see what they can do. So far they've told me they can fix everything that the other place said they couldn't do. So I'm going to leave all the parts with them and we'll see from there. We'll see, because we still have a budget for everything and we're trying not to go over that budget. So hopefully everything works out well and we can get this problem solved. So yeah, let's see. All right, we come to an agreement. We're gonna go ahead and test them out and see how we do, So hopefully everything turns out as beautiful as the original and we'll go from there, All right, here we are with all the pieces laid out on the floor. We're at the new shop because, of course, as you know, you'll probably see in the other videos that the other shop let us down. They took all the parts away, they dismantled everything, disassembled everything, and then they tell us a month later that they couldn't do it. So we were left with having to find a new place. And yeah, so we found a new place. We will talk about them a bit later, but now we have all the parts laid out. As you can see, there's a lot. So all of this is going to get retrimmed with leather. Some sections are going to be PU, but that's because there's no real other option. And yeah, so a quick video of beforehand so we can have a look, and then we're going to show you a video of how it looks like at the end of everything. Alright guys, do not mind how loud it is in here, but the boys are all working away to get this car done as quickly as possible. Now, here is all the stuff that they have scraped out from the whole car. We're collecting all of it so we can see how much we've actually pulled off the car and how much weight it lost. If I was to guess right now, this is definitely more than 10 kilos. But yeah, we'll put it all together later on and then we'll measure the whole thing. Sorry, not measure, we'll weigh the whole thing and see how much we've actually pulled off. But yeah, if you look at the car now, she's changed a lot, right? The boys are getting ready to put the whole car on the car spit, rotate it, and get everything done from underneath. Now, I'm gonna stop talking now because it's actually really loud in here and we don't want the boys to stop working. We want them to continue working. So we'll just leave it there. Huh? All right, here we are back on the body. As you can see, a lot of the welding has already been done and it's looking beautiful there. I mean, if you have a look here, instead of doing patches like normal other workshops would do, they actually recreated the panel, you know, made all the indentation, all the, what do you call it, bead rolling on it and made it look like factory. So it's looking beautiful here, there, inside the panels. Something we didn't notice before because well, it's just covered in paint, body filler and everything like that, is that this section of the car was in an accident. Of course, you won't really notice it until you actually strip it down to complete bare metal, and then you can see the warpage and the separation of the panels. You know, you see a separation in between. That's when you can tell that this car has been in an accident. But it's been repaired completely now, and it looks really good. I mean, there were some other sections that we didn't see before. And yeah, now everything being covered. That's the beauty of bringing down a car to complete bare metal. You can see everything. So yeah, you can see here, they redid these sections here, redid here, there, everywhere. Car is looking really good, huh? I'm actually very impressed with this. Oh God, that's why he is one of our contacts to do this bodywork, because he does professional work and it looks beautiful. Oh, we also got the front guards here. It looks rough, but when you run your hand on it, it's actually really, really straight now. I mean, you ask any body guy that does body work, usually what they will do is run their hand flat like this. And you will feel the grooves and everything like that. This is pretty flat. Very hard to see on camera, of course, because you run by feel, but yeah, you can tell the difference straight away. Huh? So the two front guards, the doors are done, the bonnet is over there. The bonnet still needs a bit of work. So yeah.